What's up, y'all? It's popping in Steve. About to react to this vid by Honest. It's titled "The Many Controversies of Ariana Grande." Oop, stealing people's man, licking on donuts, and putting them back. Just disgusting. That's all I got off the top of my head. Speaking of Ariana, I just reacted to her newest music video over on my Patreon. What is it called? I literally just watched it. Hold, please. It is called Yes and Work. Yes, that makes sense. Yes, and what about it? Ariana said, "What the fuck about it?" Period. Anyway, just react to that if you're interested in checking that out. The link is down below for the Patreon. Anyway, let's see what her controversies are, though. Let's watch.
Ariana Grande is finally back for her 7th album era. It seems as though on the internet, she has landed herself in some bad press once again. But Ariana is one of those celebrities like Kim K, Justin Bieber.
I'll react to her album when it drops over my Patreon. I don't typically do pop like that, but I'll make an exception for her, for my good sis. And it's her return. I'll react to it over on my Patreon when it drops.
Taylor Swift and Rihanna, who are just too big and too ingrained into popular culture to be removed from it in one move. The thing with Ariana is she has always toed the line of not necessarily being in the public's good graces. Although having the voice and hits of an American sweetheart, her public image has never really aligned with that archetype. Ariana Grande has never exactly been a beacon of goodness in the public's eyes consistently, whether that's warranted or not. And to be quite honest, when Ariana has been on the public's good side, it's mostly been because of tragic events that have made the public sympathize with her, and not because of large philanthropic gestures or acts of kindness. In this video, I'll be going over Ariana Grande's career, but more specifically, her public image through every era leading up to the kerfuffle that she's gotten herself into, with the current allegations being that her and her co-star Ethan Slater cheated and had an affair while they were both married to different people, and he also has a 1-year-old baby. Yours truly was the era and album where Ariana was closest to being the good girl, the America's sweetheart, and although Ariana was well known leading up to the debut album, she was definitely a long way from being a household name. It didn't stop Ariana from running into some relationship controversy. There's a single from the album called Almost Is Never Enough with Nathan Sykes from The Wanted. Ariana was dating popular influencer Jay Brooks around this time in 2012. And he accused her of cheating on him and leaving him for English singer Nathan Sykes. Ariana responded to these allegations and said, "Woke up this morning in complete and utter shock. I guess I shouldn't be so surprised. You said to me if I didn't come back to you, you'd make me look bad to the entire world. I'm no longer afraid of you or your lies anymore."
I don't know no more.
So it is unfortunate that this
there's smoke, that's fire
during this era when it doesn't seem to be completely true
or
true at all for that matter. And then the drama continued with Victorious in 2013, where Ariana was blamed for Victoria's ending over a fake screenshot, and she was also accused of being an egomaniac. My everything. In 2014, Ariana went from semi-successful former child star to global pop superstar. And usually fame comes with an increasing number of fake rumors. This is the era where the Diva rumors went crazy. One thing from this era that turned out to be true is that Ariana loves the left side of her face, and, you know, angles. Everyone has their favorite side. It is what it is. A lot of these Diva rumors were spread by none other than Perez Hilton. A lot of the Diva rumors that Ariana faced during
I can't believe he was talking so much shit looking like that. That is actually crazy.
Everything and Dangerous Woman were because of Perez Hilton, who added credibility to the allegations that weren't true. Quoted from an article, in 2011, celebrity blogger Perez Hilton met with an exciting new singer named Ariana Grande. She was 18 at the time, and looking for a manager to help launch her career. Hilton, a well-known figure in the entertainment industry, could see her potential and wanted to work with her, but ultimately Grande went with someone else. I was really hurt, so for years afterwards, I was super petty towards Ariana on my website and on social media.
That is so
Hilton admits in his memoir. So Perez's ego was hurt, and in turn, he took it out on Ariana Grande. There were even crazy rumors that she got carried everywhere she went, and that she wished death on her fans, which there's no evidence of. Although 2014 is only 10 years ago, it's also crazy to think about the amount of hate and body-shaming comments that Ariana got for how young she looked, as if it was something that she could control. And of course, we cannot forget Donutgate.
Yes, nasty.
It's funny to look back at how serious and severe Donutgate was at the time, because nowadays people reference it and meme it with glee.
Start though with that video that made headlines earlier this summer. You were in a donut shop, you were in California, you said some hurtful things about Americans and about people's weight. A lot of people watching felt offended.
But on the 4th of July in 2015, Ariana and her boyfriend at the time, Ricky, went to get some donuts in Los Angeles. Footage later released showed Ariana licking the donuts in the shop and talking about how she hated America. This caused public health officials to lower Wolfie's donut shop's health rating from an A to a B, since Wolfie had failed to keep food separated and protected from contamination. And Ariana was hounded by the press for this.
I'm disgusted that someone can lack so much decency and respect for their country.
And even went on Good Morning America to apologize.
It's the donut part. That's
she also released a pretty hilarious explanation where she claimed that as an advocate for healthy eating, she was disturbed by the way Americans eat too many unhealthy things. And while I think the sheer absurdity of Donutgate is funny now, she was pretty nasty for licking that damn donut.
Yeah, that is...
The controversy of Donutgate coincided with what was intended to be her lead single at the time, Focus. Many attributed the song's underperformance to the controversy of Donutgate. During the Dangerous Woman era, criticisms of her personality and the diva rumors were still prominent. One memorable moment came in the Ryan Seacrest interview. After he claimed that she confirmed her relationship with Mac Miller, the singer immediately put a halt to the conversation, saying, "If I post something, that's what I'm willing to share at the moment. That doesn't mean then you, Ryan Seacrest, with millions of listeners, are entitled to more information." This moment had been snipped and spread across various celebrity news articles. The tragedy of the Manchester bombing happened at the tail end of the Dangerous Woman era, where 22 people lost their lives. Unfortunately, this began a somewhat tumultuous period for Ariana. The Sweetener era kicked off with news that she had broken up with Mac Miller after troubles with his drug addiction. She then began dating Pete Davidson and was infamously engaged to him shortly after. She got flagged for being with him for a plethora of reasons, but most notably some of his jokes, one of which he made a joke about the Manchester bombing. Mac Miller tragically passed away, and Ariana was blamed a lot for it. Her engagement with Pete was called off.
Actually, she don't give a fuck about looks. She's never gave a fuck. So why am I surprised that she's with SpongeBob? Why are we confused? Look at her track record. She dated Pete fucking Davidson.
Pete had very public mental breakdowns and mental issues around this time, in which Ariana Grande responded as well.
Nobody looks.
And there was just a lot going on around this time. But Ariana hit a new peak within her career and cemented herself in the pop canon around this time. It's not an exaggeration to say Thank You Next was one of the most anticipated albums of 2019, and probably of her entire career. With Mac Miller's death and then Ariana's subsequent relationship and breakup with Pete Davidson, fans and non-fans alike were eager to hear what Ariana Grande would reveal in her music. However, despite the commercial and critical success of the album, it wasn't without its detractors. Famously on the title track, Ariana sings, "Wish I could say thank you to Malcolm, 'cause he was an angel." This prompted a small majority of people to claim that Ariana was using Mac's death for clout, which is just insane. 7 Rings. We've all seen the memes, but the Thank You Next era was where the Ariana blackfishing allegations picked up real steam. When the 7 Rings video dropped, dozens of major news outlets came out with articles claiming that Ariana was appropriating black sounds and aesthetics for the song and corresponding video. And they're not exactly wrong. Though she's not the most egregious example,
Yes,
I'd be lying if I said it wasn't off-putting when I first seen and heard this song and video. It's essentially a hip-hop song through and through, or pop rap if you want to call it that.
The genre.
And during positions, there were also questions raised about Ariana's body and change in appearance again. And I'm going to say it's not polite. However, when a public figure has such a drastic change in appearance, questions will be raised. And that's just the reality. It's not right, but it comes with the territory. And Ariana did respond to the talk about her appearance. And now we get to the present day where Ariana is currently being branded as everything from a home wrecker to not a girl's girl, in response to her relationship with former SpongeBob the musical lead and current Wicked co-star, Ethan Slater. When news of their relationship came out in summer of 2023, people immediately accused Ethan of leaving his wife and newborn baby to enter into a relationship with Ariana. And while it seems like Ethan and his wife had separated prior to their new relationship, it's all a little too close for comfort. The exact timeline on Ariana Grande and her ex-husband Dalton Gomez is a little blurrier, but the fact of the matter is no one knows the exact facts besides the people involved. It is not a good look at all. And if there was infidelity, then the backlash they get is what they deserve. You reap what you sow. Regardless though, news of Ethan and Ariana's relationship sort of drastically altered Ariana's image and put her in a negative public light that we haven't really seen towards her in a while. It'll be interesting to see if Ariana and Ethan eventually address the allegations, whether it be an interview or a song. And it'll also be interesting to see how long their relationship lasts, if at all. One thing's for certain is that Ariana Grande has proved to be a force with longevity at this point in her career.
Period. Damn, there has been a lot of controversy surrounding her over the years. But, you know, it'd be like that. A lot of artists have, you know, controversies the longer that they are in the industry. It's been in the industry a very long time. So, you know, it is what it is. I definitely think she's a cheater. For sure. Where there's smoke, there's fire. Like I said, not everybody is lying on your name. There keep being rumors about you cheating, being a homewrecker, stealing people's man. I think there's some truth to that. So she needs to leave people's men alone. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think, though. Let me know what other videos you want to watch, and I'll see you on the next time. Bye.